big spoiler alert, this is when it goes not so well, as I alluded to in the previous video. This is, proof that when you make a new pass and you don't utilise it properly because you've never seen the ins and outs of it, things do go wrong. This time you see the more defensive rain version Ludicolo, and this causes a drastic problem when I see Garchomp lead, because I can barely hit it for a kickoff. So yeah, that's not particularly good planning on my part, and I daren't switch, which turned into another problem in itself, because that's what happens. Swords Dance turns up, and now I've got absolutely nothing out that can hit it, so I just thought make it rain, so at least something that can switch in can revenge kill it. Another problem is that, as well as not having an ice type move between them, they don't have a water type move either, which was a big problem because Charizard could hit, and obviously I was going to be predicting an Air Slash, because that would be the most dangerous thing to a Ludicolo. I was actually expecting on the first turn, hence the fake out. But actually that doesn't happen. Something much, much worse happens instead, that you'll see in a moment. So I have to use Toxic just to make sure the Sash goes more than anything else. He uses Dragon Rush, which is not the choice I go for, but he gets a crit, so it wipes out the most defensive Ludicolo I have, which is a bit annoying, really. That's more annoying, however, the sun coming up, because that means the only rain user out of the four has gone. So I'm up shit creek without a paddle. So I have to send out, nevertheless, the Choice Specs version. So that wasn't ideal at all, because it meant I knew for a fact that I wouldn't outspeed the Garchomp now it's in the sun. Obviously a Scarf version wouldn't, but I've assumed the Specs version will always come out in the rain, which it didn't. Dragon Rush, though, misses, which was very convenient, but that was very much less so, to the extent that it pretty much balanced each other out. Ice Beam does take the Garchomp out, obviously. If it hadn't, something would have been drastically wrong. But I'm in a really, really bad spot, because I know I'm outsped. And I know out of the Pokemon selection screen that I'm likely to be outsped by other Pokemon as well, which is a Typhlosion. So yes, I am, because it's got pretty... Has it even got the same stats as Charizard? Something in that ballpark. And there's my physical Ludicolo. It's got two moves that aren't going to be atypical, because it's got good type coverage between them on its counters, really, more than anything else. And like I said, usually it would be raining, which it isn't. But conveniently, and kudos to Ludicolo's base stats, really, that both survive fairly well, considering it's in the sun. And between them, they knock the Charizard out. The only problem is that because I'm into Specs, obviously I can't switch from Ice Beam, which means the Typhlosion walls the Specs version, absolutely, completely and utterly. So I just aim for the Roserade, because I think I can probably have a go at killing that. And I think, well, I'm going to get killed. One of them's going to get killed automatically, so I'm going to use Zen Headbutt on the Roserade as well, just to try and get the loss down to a minimum. Obviously, Flamethrower is a kill. Blatantly. It was never not going to be. Even if it had min damage, it was going to kill me probably another 20% over. Ice Beam does kill, which is nice, really. No Sash. Weird. I don't know. Maybe it's some type of weird support version. I don't know. I don't know what this person was thinking. I don't think I got their pass. And there's Doom. I lose. Note, defensive Ludicolo may not be used in 4 versus 4 in the future very often. That's what I've learnt. I'll catch you all next time.